Hello friends, welcome to the world of project management and for a overview session on project resource management process, that is manage team. Motto of this training is to share my experience in preparing for PMP certification, and I have prepared few slides. Let's quickly move to our agenda for this session, that we are going to discuss on what is manage team process and its ITTOs, that is inputs, tools and techniques in more detail. It is defined as the manage team is a process of tracking the team member performance, providing the feedback, resolving the issues and managing the team changes to optimize the project performance. The main key benefit of this process is that it influences the team behavior, manages conflict and resolve the issues. Hope you understand clearly about this definition and the key benefit. Let's move to its ITTOs. In inputs, we have the project management plan, which consisting of the resource management plan. And coming to the project documents, we have the issue log, lessons learned register, project team assignments, and team charter. In inputs also we have the work performance reports, team performance assessments, and we have the EFs and OPAs, that is enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets. And in tools and techniques, we have the interpersonal and team skills, which consisting of the conflict management, decision making, emotional intelligence, influencing and leadership. And also we have the PMIS, that is project management information system, in the tools and techniques. And in the outputs we have the change request, the project management plan updates, which consisting of the resource management plan, schedule baseline and the cost baseline. And also we have the project document updates, which consisting of the issue log, lessons learned register and project team assignments. And at last we have the enterprise environmental factor updates. Fine, let's discuss its inputs first in more detail. In inputs, first we have the project management plan, which consisting of the resource management plan. Here, what is resource management plan? The resource management plan provides a guidance and how the project team resources should be managed and eventually released. Hope you understand about this input. Let's move to the next input, the project documents. Here we have the issue log, lessons learned register, project team assignments and the team charter. Let me explain one by one. Issue log. The issues arise in the course of managing the project team can be updated in the issue log. An issue log can be used to document and monitor who is responsible for resolving specific issues and with the target dates. Next, moving to the lessons learned register. The lessons learned earlier in the project can be applied to the later phases in the project to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of managing the team. Next, project team assignments. The project team assignments identifies the team member roles and responsibilities. Moving to team charter. The team charter provides the guidance for how the team will make decisions, conduct meetings and resolve the conflicts. Hope you clearly understood about this first input. About this input, let's move to the next input, the work performance reports. The work performance reports are the physical or electronic representation of the work performance information intended to generate the decisions, actions or awareness. And also this information from the performance reports and related to the forecasting assets, it's used to determining the future time resource requirements, the recognition and rewards, and also it updates the resource management plan. Hope you understood about this input. Let's move to the next input, team performance assessments. Team performance assessments here, the project management team makes ongoing formal or informal assessments of the project team performance. By continually assessing the project team performance, actions can be taken to resolve the issues, modify the communications, address the conflicts and improve the team interactions. Hope you understood about this team performance assessment input. Let's move to the next input, that is EFs, which contains the human resource management policies. And we also have the organizational process assets, which contains the certificates of appreciation, corporate apparel and the other organizational prerequisites. Fine. Hope you understood about the inputs of the managed team process. Let's move to the tools and techniques. In tools and techniques, we have first the interpersonal and team skills, which consisting of the conflict management, decision making, emotional intelligence, influencing, and the leadership. Let me explain one by one. First with the conflict management. What is a conflict? A conflict is an inevitable in a project environment. These sources of conflict include the scarce resources, scheduling priorities, and the personal work styles. We have the team ground rules, the group norms, and the solid project management practices like the communication planning and the role definition. They reduce the amount of conflict. The success of the project managers in managing their project teams often depends on their ability to resolve these kind of conflicts. There are 5 general techniques for resolving conflicts. Each technique has its place and specific use. That is, we have withdraw or avoid, smooth or accommodate, compromise or reconcile, force or direct, collaborative or problem solving. Let me explain in more detail. First with withdraw or avoid. In this retreating from an actual or potential conflict situation, postponing the issue is to be better prepared or to be resolved by others. Coming to smooth or accommodate. Emphasizing the areas of agreement rather than areas of difference. That is, conceding one's position to the needs of others to maintain the harmony and also maintain the relationships. Compromise or reconcile. Searching for the solutions that bring some degree of satisfaction to both the parties in order to temporarily or partially resolve the conflict. This approach is mainly occasionally used loss-loss situation. Coming to force or direct. Pushing one's viewpoint at the expense of the other. That is, offering only a win-lose solutions usually enforced through a power position to resolve an emergency. Mainly this approach often results to a win-lose situation only. Next, collaborative or problem solving. Incorporating the multiple viewpoints and insights from different perspectives. That is, it requires a cooperative attitude and opens a dialogue that typically leads to consensus and the commitment. Mainly this approach can be a result is a win-win situation. Hope you understood about this conflict management techniques of the interpersonal and team skills. Let's move to the next technique, that is decision making. It involves the ability to negotiate and influence the organization and the project management team rather than the set of tools described in the decision making tool set. Hope you understood this decision making. Moving to the next technique, emotional intelligence, which is an important one, is the ability to identify, assess, and manage the personal emotions of oneself and the other people, and also the collective emotions of groups of people. That is mainly the emotional intelligence. Moving to the next technique, influencing. Because many project managers often have little or no direct authority over the team members in a matrix environment, their ability to influence the stakeholders on a timely basis is very critical to the project success. Hope you understood this influencing. Moving to the leadership. The successful projects require the leaders with strong leadership skills. What is leadership? The leadership is the ability to lead a team and inspire the team to do their jobs well. We have 5 sources of the leaderships, that is expert power, legitimate power, reward power, coercive power, and the referent power. And we have different leadership styles also, the directing, facilitating, coaching, supporting, autocratic, consultative, consensus, delegating, bureaucratic, charismatic, democratic, laissez-faire, analytical, driving, and influencing. So we have different styles of leaderships. Hope you understood about this technique of management team. Let's move to the next technique, that is PMIS, that is Project Management Information System. The Project Management Information System can include the resource management and the scheduling software that can be used for managing and coordinating the team members across the project activities. Hope you understood about all the tools and techniques of the managed team. Let's move to the outputs. in the outputs, first we have the change request. As I explained earlier, when change requests occur as a result of carrying out the managed team process, or when recommended a corrective or preventive actions, any of the component of the project management plan or the project documents, the project manager needs to submit a change request, and it has to go through the PICC process, that is Perform Integrated Change Control process. Hope you understood this. Moving to the next output, we have the project management plan updates, which consisting of the resource management plan, schedule baseline, and the cost baseline. Let me explain one by one here. The resource management plan. Here the resource management plan is updated to reflect the actual experience in managing the project team. Coming to the schedule baseline, changes to the project schedule may be required to reflect the way the team is performing. And the last, the cost baseline. Changes to the project cost baseline may be required to reflect the way the team is performing. Okay, hope you understood this project management plan updates. Moving to the next output, we have the project document updates. Here we have the issue log, lessons learned register, project team assignments. Let me explain one by one. Issue log. New issues raised as a result of this process are recorded in the issue log. Lessons learned register. The lessons learned register is updated with the information on the challenges encountered and how they could have been avoided, as well as the approaches that worked well for the managing the team. Project team assignments. If changes to the team are required, those changes are recorded in this project team assignments documentation. Hope you understood about this project document updates. Moving to the next output, we have the EFs updates, enterprise environmental factors updates. Here it contains the input to the organizational performance, appraisals, and the personal skills. Okay, hope you understood about all these outputs of the managed team. So we have completed all the ITTOs here, that is inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. This completes the session on the project resource management knowledge area, that is managed team process. Hope this complete session is easy and understandable. Let's discuss more detail on the next process in the project resource management, that is control resources, in the next video. So kindly provide your feedback on the given email ID in below, and please subscribe my channel if you like this video. Bye for now, it's Anil Kumar Dharam.